Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We bring you stories of faith, love, and devotion. Yeah, just kidding, please help us grow by hitting that like button. Now on to the story. She doesn't know that I know rant just found out about a week ago. Update, removed for privacy reasons. She now knows that I know. It's already over, my friend. The problem is it takes the mind a bit to catch up to the idea of the thought. I'd say start independently making plans to leave with the advantage of her not knowing. You gave her a chance and she chose clearly. Don't get caught in the sunken cost fallacy thinking. I'd say let her go on the trip, and as soon as she's there send her your evidence and tell her you so you can ruin her trip. Just block her. Let her go absolutely apeshit not knowing what you know. She will be desperate wondering if you know she's with him. It will destroy her trip. And his. Because he'll be paranoid that you'll find his wife and tell her. Update, she doesn't know that I know. I was being an idiot the whole time. Update, I'm an idiot. I posted before about how my WW has been planning a work trip that she didn't know I knew was actually a romantic trip with another guy. I ended up confronting her about it and we both cried and had what I thought was a productive talk about our future. We agreed we would have separate bedrooms and take some time to see what we each wanted. She told me she had thought about hurting herself and I promised to be there for her no matter what. Then I broke. I did the pick me dance. I know I'm an idiot. I literally begged her not to go. I offered a weekend at the beach as an alternative since she had some time off. She wants a baby and I told her we would work it out, basically agreeing. I know it was stupid. She left anyway. Probably did me a favor. She told me she wasn't going to have sex with him on the trip. She said she would only be with him one of the days she was gone and would spend the second day with her cousin who lives in the same city. Obviously I thought that was bullshit. I'm not even sure what the point of that lie was. The fact that she went is what broke my heart, not whether she actually ducked him. She ducked him. She got back yesterday. I saw the sexy underwear she wore with him in our laundry. As if I needed more proof. We cried together again and I told her that we can be roommates and friends if she just stops lying. I said the lies hurt as much as the affair. I thought we were okay. Not our marriage, but at least we could be friends. Then I decided to check the laptop again. She didn't even change the password. I didn't see anything from her AP. They must be using an app she only has on her phone. But I did find messages where she is talking shit about me to her friend. I can write some of them off as just venting. For example, I sent her a text that said be safe, use condoms, and she was upset by that and vented to her friend. I don't regret the text but duck it. She can vent about it. But two of the messages really bothered me and sent me spiraling. I'm okay now, but these two broke me. In number one, she's complaining about me snooping through her text messages, photos and tracking her iPhone location. I did do all of those things but only after I found out about the affair. The context is that they are complaining about me going through her texts, which I did. Also, I could duck literally any man that's hit on me in the last month. He would never know. She's venting to her friend about me snooping, but it certainly feels like her bragging about how many men she could have ducked without me knowing. I guess I'm lucky there was just one. 2. These aren't literally the only two messages, just the ones I'm choosing to share. This one was before she left for her work trip. They are out of chronological order, but this is the order I read them. Her friend, one thing I learned and something I don't think men understand is that by the time a woman says they're leaving, they've actually been done for a while. It seems to them like we've just made a sudden decision, but really it was a while coming. Exactly. And I admit I should have said something. I'll be the bad guy. Like, do I need to go on a date with someone to show him I'm done? So I feel gaslighted. Like every interaction we had over the last few months has been her manipulating me. My attempts to reconcile were me being an idiot. Every apology was for my benefit and not genuine. Our marriage has been over for months and I'm just an idiot for not realizing it. I appreciate all the advice. Time to let lawyers handle it. We don't have kids and she already said I can keep the dog, so it shouldn't be too bad. I feel okay. Jesus tap dancing Christ. That was tough to read. Please tell me that you have an appointment with a lawyer for a separation agreement and divorce. You have been around enough to know what the 180 is and how to implement/start using it. This isn't about her any longer. You know who and what she is. This is now about you healing, taking your power back, protecting yourself both financially and emotionally. Time to be selfish. Same here, 100, agree. I felt awful as soon as I got to this part. I know it was stupid. She left anyway. Probably did me a favor. She told me she wasn't going to have sex with him on the trip. She said she would only be with him one of the days she was gone and would spend the second day with her cousin who lives in the same city. Obviously I thought that was bullshit. I'm not even sure what the point of that lie was. The fact that she went is what broke my heart, not whether she actually ducked him. Going to think about what they each want but insisting on going on the trip that was part of the problem to begin with. Hang in there, it really isn't worth any more time or energy. You've seen that there is no sense in keeping yourself in the what ifs. It's okay to pick yourself. Thanks. I do have a lot of what ifs running through my head but I know they aren't helpful. You need to get away from her. Try to get her to move out by making it inconvenient to carry on her affairs there. Otherwise greyrock/180/lawyer, you know the drill. Accepting that it's over is the hardest part. Now it's time to start acting like a man again and take no further crap from her. Good luck. Thanks. As far as I know she hasn't done anything here. Her AP lives in another state. That the app you know of. There will be others in the pic. When she checked out from AU who she knew she had wrapped around her figure, she def has multiple options. True. Life is too short. Read about the 180 and Grey Rock. Lawyer up, don't tell her and just have her served. Make sure you do not protect her. Let both families know so she cannot spin you as the bad guy. If you really want to save the marriage, you gotta knock her out of the fog. Focus on yourself and do not let her see you are in pain. That will mess her up more than anything because she will see she is losing power over you. Fake until you make it. Work out, buy new clothes. Do your own thing, reconnect with friends. Follow the lawyer's advice. Good luck, victory hand. I don't want to save the marriage anymore. Definitely going to work out and buy new clothes. Your doormat's response has only increased her not wanting to be with you. Probably. Honestly, I'm glad she didn't accept when I tried to reconcile. She did me a favor. I'd probably be right back here in a year with the same story and a baby. So like, do I need to go on a date with someone to show him I'm done? It's time for you to show her that you are done. Time to go. No contract unless it is about assets and your divorce. 180/Grey Rock. If you must communicate. Pick me just drags out the inevitable and makes you hurt more. And be sure and take the dog. It was loyal. Definitely. I am 100% committed to not doing the pick me shit anymore. I'm embarrassed I did it in the first place. I wanted her back so bad it hurt and she let me think there was a chance when she knew there wasn't. Sounds like you got codependency issues. Grey Rock and counseling, my dude. To be honest, how you phrased it sounds like your partner is being as obvious as they can be, but you're not willing to accept the situation. They're not even in a fog at this point, they clearly prefer to not be with you. But you're trying to control the situation for your own comfort. I was reading a bit more of No More Mr. Nice Guy this morning, trying to find what I can apply for myself, but the whole first half sounds like you, bud. We hope that by sharing these stories with interested folks like you, we can help people recognize the signs of a relationship in trouble, and avoid so many of these heartbreaking situations yourselves. Have a good day or night. Wherever you are,